I've been training all year with just one goal in mind, to run a PB at the Ballarat Marathon. I ran my fastest time at Sydney last year of 3:12, which for a hilly course and a far from ideal training block, I was super proud of. But reflecting on that race, I knew there were multiple changes I could make in order to get faster. Firstly, I ran Sydney just 16 weeks after having a miscarriage, which meant my training block was cut short and I was starting from quite a fragile position. This time, I was able to give myself a full 16-week build after spending the summer improving my strength in the gym. Secondly, I was curious to see how my body would react to higher volume training. After years of consistently running, I felt like my body was finally ready for the challenge of 100-kilometer peak weeks. And so I made a plan to reach this goal, knowing that I also want to start a family in the near future and that this might be the last time I race the marathon distance for a few years. The training block had highs and lows, including running new 5k and 10k PBs, doing my first Hyrox with one of my best friends, fighting against the heat and humidity of the Gold Coast summer, low iron, and most recently, a pretty angry calf muscle. So let's head to Ballarat and see if all the hard work will pay off. Hello you guys, I'm at the airport. It's race weekend. Guys, I've overpacked. Biggest backpack ever. I've checked a bag and I've also got all of my lunch. I've got carb loading to do, so many snacks. My flight down to Melbourne is at 10 a.m. today. I'll land at 12:20 and then I've got a shuttle bus that takes me from Melbourne Airport to Ballarat. That goes from 1:30 until 3. So basically all day is just traveling. So I made sure to pack so many snacks. I'm just like waiting for some shows to download on my phone and some podcasts, and I've got a new book to read, a Frida McFadden, of course. I feel weird traveling by myself to this race, but it should be good. You guys, I just tried to board the wrong flight. Awesome start. So I'm gonna sit here and have a snack instead. Here are the options. Oats, chocolate kind of flavour. I've got a whole banana on the top. Guys, we made it. I'm in Ballarat. I've just checked into my hotel. Yay, I'm here. I can't believe it. Woohoo! It's currently 4 o'clock. This is the book I've been reading. I've read 100 pages. On the plane, so good. I think that where the Expo and like bib pickup is only 900 meters away from my hotel. I'm thinking I might just wander over there and pick up my bib today rather than saving it and doing it tomorrow. I also just kind of wanted to do a lap around Ballarat and like see the main strip, see what dinner options there might be. So I think that's my plan right now. I might get changed. I feel a little bit like grubby after a full day just sitting on the plane and the bus, but we're in Ballarat. I'm so excited. Let's go pick up my bib. I've made a little snacks corner over here. I've got some popcorn, Cliff bars and some more lollies and some rice in case I want that tomorrow. And then I've also got a fridge, which is so handy, and I've just put some of my juices and a Powerade. I think I might have a snack now. I think I'm gonna have this juice right now because I haven't eaten since lunch and I'm really trying to get the carbs in. I feel like 2 days out from race day is the most important with a carb load because tomorrow I don't want to finish the day like feeling super like stuffed full, if that makes sense. Cheers. This is mango, passion fruit, pear, orange, banana. Yum. That's good. But yeah, from my experience, I feel like if you can get as many carbs in 2 days out from race day, it means that you can kind of have a bigger breakfast the day before, big lunch, and then dinner can just be like regular so that you don't have to go to bed feeling like completely stuffed full. So I'm gonna drink this. I might even have a Cliff bar as well and then have some dinner in a couple of hours and then maybe even a snack after that as well. Okay, I'm off to the Expo. Here's the fit. Let's go. my lanyard. I also then did a Woolies trip because tomorrow is actually Anzac Day. Let's do a little grocery haul. Quick oats, honey, oat milk, 2 bananas, big thing of grapes. These have been my obsession lately. They must be in season. They hit, that's good. Instant coffee. And that's everything. Then I did have some dinner. I went to Zambi's, kind of my go-to whenever I'm traveling because I know what I'm gonna get. My order was double rice, double beans, burrito bowl, but I actually then doubled that. So I think I actually got 4 servings of rice and 4 servings of beans. And then lettuce, tomato, corn, sauces. I get garlic and chipotle, so good, and guac. And I didn't get any cheese or sour cream because I don't want that in my stomach. But that was yummy. I got to walk around Ballarat a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower now. And I think, honestly, just watch some TV in bed and have an early night. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning. It's the day before race day. I actually slept pretty well last night and I've had a bit of a slow morning today. I would typically do a shakeout run the day before a marathon, but I'm just being extra cautious of my calf. I need to look up which exact calf muscle it is, but it's not the gastroc or the soleus. I went and saw physio and chiro and we suspect it's literally just it's basically this muscle that wraps around from the arch of your foot around your ankle and up your shin, and it's just this like quite skinny muscle that sits behind your other calf muscles, and we think that it's just an overuse injury because I have like a really flat foot. So it's not actually anything that can turn into something serious. It's not a stress fracture, it's not tendon, it's literally just an overused muscle, but I'm being extra cautious to not aggravate it before tomorrow's race so that I go in with the best chance of having a comfortable race. And I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't care how my race goes tomorrow. I obviously do care a lot and I want it to go well, but the training block is the part of the race that is the most important to me. You know what I mean? Like, I've trained for 4 months. One day is nothing compared to 4 months of how much I've enjoyed running over the last 4 months and all the friends I've made and all the memories and kind of those like moments of self-reflection, or I don't know, if you guys run, I think you'll know what I'm talking about, but like the training block is the more important thing. Marathon day can go however it needs to go. If it goes well, awesome. If it goes terribly, okay, that's fine. It's just another race. I can sign up for another one. So that's where my head is at right now. I am putting on my shoes though because it's a gorgeous day outside and I do feel like I need to get a little bit of movement and just like move my body a little bit so that I don't feel super like lethargic coming into tomorrow. So I've taken a slow morning. I've had some porridge. I've read my book. I did some editing and work on my laptop. And now it's about 10 o'clock and I'm gonna head out. I think I might just honestly go on a little bit of a podcast walk, see the sights. Maybe I'll walk back past the Expo and just kind of get myself back into the like race day mindset of it all. I feel a bit strange that I'm traveling by myself and I'm not running this race with like a bunch of my friends. And so I'm finding it hard to like feel really excited for the race. Also, these are the new Hoka Max 7s, which I just got in the mail, loving them. They are, if you remember, a few weeks ago, I did a scavenger hunt with Hoka, which was so much fun. And this was our prize for winning. Mon and I got a pair of these, which are very cool. So this is their debut wear. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit strange that I'm traveling by myself and racing by myself. My favorite thing about Sydney Marathon last year, which is my favorite race I've ever done, was the fact that I had so many friends from Sydney and from all over Australia and all over the world in one place, all racing on the same day. We had events on the Friday, events on the Saturday, like a big shakeout, and then celebrated with everybody on the Sunday. So this is feeling very different, and I'm really trying to have in my head like it's different but it's also valuable. Like I love running for the training block. I love running for so many reasons. Like those big races, they're not the only reason why I run. Like I genuinely do just love getting out there and running. So I don't know, I'm trying to appreciate that this race weekend is a little bit different than doing a major marathon. I also quite love like the vibe of a local race where it's a little bit more low key. It's less overwhelming, overstimulating, but it's like you still just have that preciousness that comes with a race weekend, and you just know that you're surrounded by other people who love running and who've spent the last couple of months preparing for this race as well. And Ballarat is not necessarily somewhere that I would come visit on my own accord, and so how special is it that I get to come and see a different part of Australia that I haven't been to before. So I'm gonna head out on my run now. No, I'm gonna head out on my walk now, and the plans for the rest of today: eat a lot of carbs. That's number one. I also really want to go buy a bigger bowl. Classic hotel room, the bowl is like genuinely so tiny. So when I was making my porridge this morning, I did have to have 2 bowls, and of course it overflowed into the microwave. Like, that just happens to me every single time. So I'm thinking I might try to go either to the supermarket or to an op shop and grab myself a bigger bowl, because on race morning, I don't want to be dealing with porridge glugginess in the microwave. There are also a bunch of other races on this afternoon, like the mile and the 5Ks, and so I think I might head down. I'm only like a 10-minute walk from the actual like race precinct, so I think this afternoon I might head down and watch those. I think that's going to really help me get into the groove, the mood of race weekend. And what else do I have to do? Not really anything. I think it's just like chill. So that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna go walk. I'll bring you guys along. Before I go, I'm sipping on some water, trying to drink as much water as I can today. And these are my snacks. It's 10:30. This is my recess. I've got a banana and a white chocolate macadamia Cliff Bar. I'm gonna chomp on these whilst I walk. Honestly, I'm not hungry at this stage, but I'm really trying to front load my carbs today so that by dinner time, I'm not feeling like, what? So, gonna try to nibble on these whilst I walk and get some fresh air. It's a couple hours later now. I've honestly just been chilling back at the hotel, laying on my bed, eating a lot of rice and lollies. But I'm just heading out now to go watch the start of the 5K and then the road mile, which is actually the Australian Road Mile Championships. So there's a lot of really fast elite runners. So I'll take you along to that.
She's got the red shoes on. You got this. Well done, everyone. Well done. When we think about Jack Brain and Nick Split Ballarat, have a look at him. He's our next group here. Guys, Mark, a big group of them. Well done, guys. Your local McKay base. He's Australian for quite some time. He brings his talents here to Ballarat on a
Big fat vegetarian burrito for dinner tonight before race day. This afternoon it was so much fun. I just spent the afternoon watching all of the races. Guys, I nearly cried watching the mass participation mile. All the little kids. Guys, they were so cute. There were so many amazing sprint finishes. Come on. Watching a 6-year-old sprint across the finish line, there is nothing more inspiring. Yeah, so that's gotten me into the race mindset. Also, the elite women's winner are just a casual Australian record. Like, what? Ah! Okay, cheers. Have a bite. Plan for tonight, it's 6 o'clock now. I'm gonna devour this. I think I'm gonna take a shower and just like get all of my bits together that I'll need tomorrow morning, just to make sure I've got my outfit all laid out, charge my watch, charge my cameras, maybe have a little other snack if I really feel like it, but I've like definitely been eating every 2 or 3 hours today. And then I think I'm just gonna lay in my bed and have an early night. Luckily my race doesn't start until 8 a.m. tomorrow, so it's not like a super early start, which is quite nice, but it'll still be an early morning. She is beauty, she is grace, she is my big fat vegetarian burrito. Okay, I'm all showered and I've laid out all my stuff, and I think I've done everything I possibly can do to prepare for this race. Typically in the past, this would be the time where my nerves would really set in and I would start to get really anxious and really like grumpy, and just like all the enjoyment would leave my body. So I'm not doing that. This time I am choosing to kind of just take a moment to myself right now and reflect on all of the hard work that I've done. I've been kind of going through in my memory some of my favorite runs, some of the runs I did with friends, some of the really great workouts I had, and just like remembering all the highlights. And I think when it comes down to it, my goal tomorrow is honestly just to go out there and have a lot of fun. Obviously, running a fast time is a bonus, but at the end of the day, I don't know how the race is going to go, but so long as I have a smile on my face, then I've done a good job, I think. In saying that, I think if tomorrow is like a perfect day in my ideal situation, I really do want to get as close to the 3 hour mark as I possibly can. I think that the sub 3, looking at the paces I've been able to hit in training, I don't know whether the sub 3 is on the cards for this marathon, but that doesn't mean it won't be on the cards for a future marathon. I know that there's a 3 hour pacer and a 3:10 pacer. Ideally, I would be sitting in the like 3:05 pacing group. So I'm a little bit torn of whether I want to like send it for the first 10k with the 3 hour pacer and just like see how I feel. And if I need to pull back, then I can. Another part of my brain is like, okay, just go out with the 3:10 pacer. I ran a 3:12 at Sydney. Maybe I sit with the 3:10 pacer for the first half and then again see how I'm feeling and then push off the front if I needed to. So I've got options. Honestly, I think that I'm going to take that first like 5-10k to really just like settle in, feel how my body's feeling, and go from there. I think my best races that I've ever had were the races where I honestly just ran by feel and I didn't put too much pressure on the time that I got, because I hate that feeling where you're like constantly checking in, like, am I on pace? Am I on pace? Sometimes you just have to like let all of that go and just run with your heart, run with pride, run with a smile on your face, and just like see how you go. I think goal number 1 is honestly just get to the start line with a smile on my face and soak up the atmosphere and everything that race day has to offer. I think goal number 2 would be running a PB, so faster than 3:12 if I can. On a great day, I'd be getting down close to the 3 hour mark, and on like the most insane dream day, the sub 3 hour. So I don't want to sell myself short, and I don't want to say that a sub 3 is, you know, completely off the cards, because it's good to set big scary goals for ourselves, but I also am realistic and I know my body's limits sometimes, so it's a balancing act. But anyway, I think I'm rambling now because I'm just sitting in my room all by myself. I think I'm going to FaceTime Hamish and just chill out for the rest of the night. I'm really enjoying watching Parks and Rec and just having a little giggle along to that. So I can't believe it's race eve. It doesn't feel real. It really has not hit me that I'm running a freaking marathon tomorrow. Crazy. I think I'm just excited. I really do think that I'm just feeling so grateful to be here. I'm feeling so grateful for this beautiful weather. I'm excited to wear my race outfit. I have just like enjoyed running so much in the last 4 months that I'm just excited to get out there and get after it. I'll see you on the other side. Good night. Good morning. It's race day. I have obviously just woken up from a stress dream that I was trapped in an elevator. I was missing the race start and I couldn't get my hair done. And I just woke up at 3:30 and I was like, oh, I'm so stressed for no reason. So yay, what a fun way to start the day. So classic. No, it's actually fun. I'm just making myself a coffee and I'm gonna sit in bed and do my journaling as I do every morning. I've given myself plenty of time to get ready this morning because I do want to do a fun hairstyle, which is probably why I was having a stress dream. So I'm gonna make this coffee. Race day, race day, race day, race day. Okay, I'm getting ready. I've just finished doing my hair and my makeup. I'm obsessed with how this hair has turned out. I've got 2 little plaits and then a bobble braid. So fun. I think I'm gonna do like 2 here and 2 here, but I'm too nervous to add those yet. This took me way too long, but I'm happy with how it turned out. I feel like that's so fun. Now, something I always do is I bring a Sharpie because I like to write something on my hand. I think this time I'm gonna write proud no matter what. Proud no matter what, doesn't matter what happens today on race day. The training block has been amazing. Today can go great, it can go poorly. I actually don't care, I'm letting go of it. I'm letting today just be what it needs to be. So this side's gonna say proud no matter what. And then I think on this side, I'm just gonna write like smile because I think that's such a good reminder, especially when the race starts to get tough. Like it is so easy to just like put your head down and start being like, oh my God, what am I doing? Why am I here? Smile, look up, smile, engage with the crowds, engage with the people around you. That's my reminder. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this off camera, I'm getting too nervous. Okay, one hand done. I've just realized I'll have to do this one with my left hand. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll see. I might have to make somebody else do it for me. Cheers. Okay. Guys, I'm completely ready. Shoes are on. Top is from Bandit. Love it because it actually has pockets in the back for my gels so I don't have to hold them like the Sydney Marathon. Briefs from On. Star clips are in the hair. I'm obsessed with how the hair turned out. I've got 10 more minutes until I'm gonna leave my hotel room. I'm gonna do a few quick activations and then it's go time, baby. Morning, you guys, we're here. It's race day. I'm feeling all the nerves, honestly. I've got my warm clothes on. It's not too cold here in Ballarat this morning, which I was a bit nervous about, so this Gold Coast girl is feeling okay. Yeah, I'm just feeling excited. I'm ready to go. It's exciting to see everybody coming out to this beautiful country town, Ballarat. But yeah, we're just gonna be proud no matter what. And I put a little smiley face so that I remember to smile. But yeah, let's go have a fun day out there on the course. Feeling alright, feeling good. Did some strides, did a jog, did my drills. I'm actually feeling good. Okay, did you have time? Like, what's your goal? Well, I want to...
Do that, I'll wake you up. Go back.
10K's in. Feeling good. Let's go. Love this running. That sucked. Oh, it felt so good for the first half. I literally, at halfway, pushed up the front because I was like, I'm fine, like this pace is easy. And then 25, I was like, oh,
It was sub 30 last year,
not so
Jacob
easy.
Cox.
Not meant to be. Not meant to be.
Can we see it again here?
Oh man.
And you look amazing.
Thanks. Oh my god.
Yes, finishing strong. Holding it. Look at the kick on this guy.
Hey, into the shoot now. Our marathon finishes. Into the
First Ballarat Marathon. This is my first Ballarat Marathon and I didn't have a great day out there today, but the atmosphere was incredible. I could have easily stopped halfway through that race, but I wanted to get there because the community was so awesome, the supporters were amazing. The course is beautiful and the weather is gorgeous.
And what did it mean to be an ambassador for
It felt really special. I was really grateful to be asked to be an ambassador for this race. I think it's really cool to see local racers getting a bit more support. The major marathons are amazing, but I think there's something extra special about coming to somewhere you wouldn't normally visit, like Ballarat, and getting to experience a country town.
Amazing. Perfect. Thank you very much. Good to see you.
You too. We got the medal. Was not my day out there today. I felt really strong coming through 25k. Just didn't have it in the legs today, and that's alright. I kept trying to remind myself of this. It was tough. There were a couple of tears shed, I'm not gonna lie, out the back on that lake, but you know what? It was a beautiful day. The course here is stunning. The weather is stunning. The support was amazing. Look, there's always another race, but we got the medal.